Hi everyone, just a quick recap on how to sign into Google Classroom and how to assign work when you're there. So step one is to sign in at classroom.google.com. Google.com. And when you get there, you'll be asked to enter your email. So this is your first name dot last name and any numbers that you have at education.newsouthwales.gov.au. At education.newsouthwales.gov.au. Hitting next. We'll ask you now for your portal login. So that will be your first name dot last name. You do not need to put in any extended emails at the end, so it's just your first name dot last name. Hitting login. Now, because we've all been around to your classrooms to set up your classes, what will come up next will be, hopefully, a list of your classes, which you might have one or two depending on what you've done. So I'm going to click on 3S for my class. Once I've done that, I can see my live stream here. My live stream is the front page for my classroom, and here is where I can set my assignment. So what I will do now is I'm going to click on assignment right here. I'm going to make a title of the assignment. I'm going to call it demo. Once I've done that, if I have an attachment that I want to put on, whether it's a document that's already on the computer or a picture, I can click on this file here to attach, and I get to browse my computer or drag them into here. If I want to use a Google Docs document, which is what you'll probably use the most, I can come in here, select the item that I want, maybe a couple. I'll click on demo work, press add at the bottom, and it's going to attach it here to my assignment window. I can now click on one of these three options. I have students can view the file, where students can only look at it and not edit it. I have students can edit file, where all students will be on the one document that you set, this demo work here, and I would have 30 students madly editing on the one document. Or I can make a copy for each student, where each student will get a copy, just like you would if you were photocopying, except you don't have the paper. So I'm going to make a copy for each student. The other options that you have, not that we can use YouTube at school, but you can add a YouTube video, or you can add a link to a website. So if you wanted to type in something like, I don't know, Disney.com, I can add that as well over here. That's handy if you want to set a website for research so that they can then complete any task that you set. If I have more than one class, not that many of you do, I can set to multiple classes here if I wish to. If I'm not happy, I can delete it here and get rid of it. I can also save it as a draft. I could leave at this point, set my work at home, and then assign it when I come into class in the morning if you don't want your students to see it. At this point, we're finished. We send it off with assign. It should show you that it's assigning here, and it'll only be a couple of seconds before your students get the work. So it will now show up on the stream. The students might have to refresh that page to get to it by dragging down their stream on their device. So that about wraps it up. If there are any questions, let me know, or any one of the IT gurus on site.